Hi Scorpio, welcome to my channel, Baddison Intuitive Tarot. Hope you are enjoying the rest of your birthday season. In today's reading, I'm taking a look-see into your romantic love life for the week of November 2025. For those of you who are more interested in general messages, I did do a November monthly that goes into career, money, friends, family, and love. I will link that in the description box below the video. But this reading is going to be focused on romance. So I'm going to pull an 8-card spread, Scorpio, see who is heading your way, whether it's a new person or someone that you already currently know. I'll take a look at you guys' relationship dynamic, see if there's a soul contract. If so, whether you're in the early stages of the contract or towards the end of it. I'll pull your advice and go from there. Oh, and towards the end, Scorpio, I pull hidden messages. These cards really get really specific, okay? And for any of you in limited to no communication with someone at this time, I will pull how do they feel about the no contact at the end. All right, so let's begin. Please tap into the energy of Scorpio today, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. What's going on in their love life this week? What can they expect? 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my birthday babies. Ooh, I get chills all of a sudden. I don't know if you can see that chicken skin. Look at that. I just got a wave of it just now. Okay, so the person playing a key role in your love life this week, Scorpio, how do they feel about you deep down? We have the Lovers card. Oh, okay, that explains the chills. Some of you guys may be dealing with someone brand new who's really feeling the connection that you guys have, the spark that you guys have. But if this is not someone new, someone still feels butterflies whenever they are hugging you, talking to you, connecting with you. We will see. I will definitely dive deeper into this energy, but this is just letting me know that this week someone is feeling very drawn to you, really wanting to be affectionate with you, things like that, or is nostalgic about you if you guys have been kind of distant with each other due to life getting in the way. All right, let's take a look at their intentions. Because someone could feel that way and not have good intentions still, right? We're learning that a lot these days. All right, what's their intentions with Scorpio this week? We have the Knight of Wands. Now, when the Knight of Wands shows up as intentions, followed by the Lover's card as feelings, it does tell me that someone really wants to be physical with you this week. Someone is really wanting to go out and have some fun, have some adventure, flirt with you, physically embrace with you. If you guys have not been intimate, this person would like to. If you have, they want more of it. This is someone that's coming in very physical with their energy towards you right now, is what I'm getting. And that could explain why I got those chills right away. So I am getting, for some of you, this is a new-ish connection, maybe in the 3 to 6 month mark. For some of you, it could be longer. Especially if you've known this person for a while, but maybe you guys kind of lost touch and you guys reconnected recently and that spark is still there, that chemistry is still there, and someone's getting excited to spend time with you. Could be a fire sign, doesn't have to be. That is Sagittarius energy. And we're stepping into Sagittarius season in about a week or so, I think. So maybe this energy is coming in closer to we get out of Scorpio season. What's their behavior with Scorpio this week? The 3 of Wands. Now, the 3 of Wands as behavior, that talks about patiently waiting for something to evolve. Patiently waiting on either you to come towards them or you to respond to a message. If this person just recently sent you a message, like at the time I'm recording this, and they're just waiting for you to reply back. The 3 of Wands can also talk about a long distance relationship where someone lives at a distance and they're just wanting to, like, you know, hold you next to them, and long distance is tough. But if this is someone that you're not at a distance with, the other message I could be getting is that the 3 of Wands waits on that 4th wand, Scorpio. And the 4th wand talks about a partnership, marriage, community, support, moving in with somebody. So this person could be telling me that they're expecting that to be the next step in you guys' relationship. Like they're anticipating, oh yeah, we're going to be together. Me and Scorpio are going to be together, if you're not already together. If you guys are already in a relationship with each other, Scorpio, then this week feels like a good week for the 2 of you. Now, I want to get your feelings first, because if I find out you don't even like this person, the reading's over. I'm just kidding. How does Scorpio feel about this person? The Emperor. Aries energy. For some of you, you may already be married to this person. for some of you, because the Emperor in my readings usually shows up when there's already like a marriage. And when you look at the Lovers card, that's the Emperor and the Empress. So you may already feel like this person is taking control around this time frame to the relationship, or you feel like you've got to take control of the relationship. But either way, the Emperor, when it comes up as feelings, tells me that there's a level of respect here. You know, the Emperor or the Empress come in when there is a level of respect that has been earned. Okay, someone has like showed their true potential, has showed up for someone, has put in the effort. And if someone hasn't shown up that way, it could be telling me that it's building up into that. I just need to clarify that Knight of Wands though, because oftentimes the Knight of Wands as intentions can be the intent to pursue but not always commit. Okay, I just need to clarify it before I co-sign that this person is serious about, you know, a future. But we'll see. What is the potential blockage for Scorpio this week? What is bothering Scorpio in their love life? The Star, major for Aquarius. Now the Star shows up in the blockage position when there is moments where someone's lacking hope and faith that something's going to materialize the way that they're manifesting. The Star comes in the blockage position when there's a situation that has kind of crippled the hope for someone, whether you, them, or the both of you. Someone is really clinging to hope but is having moments of hopelessness. What is Scorpio's most likely outcome this week in romance? The Queen of Wands. So this person's coming towards you as that Knight of Wands, which leaves you being the Queen of Wands in the situation. That's a lot of fire right there. That's a lot of physical attraction. It feels like this person is really allowing you to step into that spicy role, that passionate role, that, you know, I don't know, it's just, you both are coming in with a lot of heat around you, indicating that you both have strong chemistry, okay? But since you are a water sign, I usually get the Queen of Cups for you or the King of Cups for you. But since you're stepping into the Queen of Wands for your outcome this week, it's feeling like someone's boiling up that water. So it feels like this feels good. I'm not getting anything negative off of this. It feels like whoever you're connecting to this week, you guys have a really strong like magnetic pull towards each other. It does really feel new, but I wanna dive deeper. But I prefer this person to come towards you as the King of Wands. If you're showing up as the Queen of Wands, there could be an age difference. So let's take a look at your advice this week. The Nine of Wands, Sagittarius energy. Now the Nine of Wands as advice, that's the advice to protect yourself at all times. Don't let your guard down because someone's whispering in your ear. Don't let your guard down if someone's like showing up for you right now. It's just, you never know. Now, this is not a warning that this person's going to hurt you or anything like that, but they're just saying, you know, sometimes the Knight of Wands can be very persuasive at getting someone to let their guard down and be vulnerable, and next thing you know, they do something that disappoints you. Okay? Because again, this person's coming in as a knight, and you're showing up as a queen, and you feel that they're an emperor. So there's a difference in how you feel versus how they're showing up around this time frame. What's the overall energy? What is the theme for Scorpio this week? The Nine of Swords. With the Nine of Swords being the theme for you, there's something that's creating a lot of trepidation for you late at night. And that could explain why the Star is in the blockage. This is Aquarius energy, and this is also Aquarius energy, along with Gemini. It feels like during the daytime, you may feel good about a situation. You may feel in control about a situation with that Emperor energy, but late at night is when the thoughts start to do their thinking. And like fear comes in, insecurities come through, just this feeling of dread. Like you could wake up the next morning to a "I don't want to be with you anymore" text, or you could wake up to seeing no reply to your text 20 hours earlier. The Nine of Swords can really get us really stressing, but try your best to not get too stressed out about the situation and just keep it 100% with you. Just nurture yourself, focus on you. Until this person actually gives you a solid commitment, try your best not to give them too much of your mental bandwidth. That should be reserved for all of your goals, your things that you want to do for yourself, your mental health, things like that. Eight of Cups right underneath that. Yeah, some of you Scorpios may be wondering if you either should walk away or someone walked away from you. But the reading is not suggesting that. So I don't know if someone's just got an anxious style personality, where a thought just gets planted and it starts to ruminate. Like if you and someone are getting along great, everything's fine, and you've got that one friend that always gets in your ear and starts to think, or get you thinking, hey, that person didn't respond to your text. It's been 3 hours. I wonder if they're talking to someone else. And next thing you know, that seed is planted and it's got a mind of its own. Try your best not to feed negative thoughts unless you are seeing in your gut will tell you what's going on. You're very intuitive. But I am getting for someone here, something about a message or a phone call might create some stress for someone, or someone's looking at someone's social media and getting really stressed out about what they're finding on the social media. Like if this is someone new that you're dating, Scorpio, and you're just trying to scope them out and see what pictures that they've posted while they weren't with you, and you're looking at their social media, seeing them posing with someone attractive, and you don't know if it's a cousin, a sibling, or an ex, or a current person, something may be stressing you out. Okay, so I'm going to clarify. What cards do I want to clarify with? We'll use these ones. All right, let's start with the livers. We got the Sun right away. That's major arcana for Leo. Dang, this person feels happy whenever they're talking to you, whenever they're around you, whenever you guys are holding each other. If your connection is that intimate, this person is really stoked about you. They're wanting to come towards you. Four of Wands is on the bottom. We were just talking about that a few moments ago. And then I see the Two of Cups right underneath that. Now, the Two of Cups and the Lovers are two entirely different relationship styles. Okay, so I don't know if this person's trying to figure out you guys' relationship style, whether you guys are meant to be in a loving romantic relationship, or if you're meant to, you know, just experience a lesson together and then be on your merry way. Because the Two of Cups can sometimes be life partner energy, but it also could be that person that comes in for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. You learn something and then you move on. Okay, this person may be trying to figure out what type of relationship you guys have. And then there's that Queen of Wands again, which is your outcome for the week. So I'm repeatedly getting that someone here feels a strong spark with you, but someone's trying to feel it out to see if it's real love that they're feeling or if it's lust. Okay, someone's trying to not make decisions because of how excited they get whenever they're around someone. Someone's trying to make certain that they're not making choices just because of how something feels good right now. Someone could be acknowledging that you guys are in the honeymoon period, perhaps. And if you've known each other for a long time and then you guys parted ways and reconnected, someone may be wondering if it's still that reconnection honeymoon period where everything's all excited at first. I don't have the Judgment card to confirm whether this is some sort of reunion. So I'm going to stick with what I said earlier, where this does feel relatively new. Clarify the Emperor for how Scorpio feels about this person. But right now this person wants a relationship with you. The Hermit and the Page of Pentacles. Now, in your November monthly, Scorpio, I remember getting the Hermit for you, or someone was coming in feeling like you were being hermity. It feels like this week you're coming out of hermit mode and you're communicating with someone, Page of Pentacles, and you're taking your time, you're going slower at the situation. You feel like whoever this person is, you feel like they're showing up in a way that you respect. That would only be the reason why you would come out of hiding, is if it's with someone that you respect. Because if a Scorpio don't respect you, a Scorpio ain't going to talk to you. No. And if they respected you earlier and you screwed them over, then you're cooked in regards to Scorpio's life. So right now you're showing me that this person's got potential to bring you out of hermit mode to talk to them. Could be an earth sign, doesn't have to be. The Magician on the bottom, Virgo, Gemini energy. Some of you guys could be Virgo risings. I get that a lot for you guys. Or Virgo, Mercury. Clarify that Knight of Wands as this person's intentions with Scorpio this week. The Page of Cups. Yeah, it feels like there's a sweet message coming towards you where it's energy is being influenced by this desire to want to take action right away, because Knights are action takers. So they're coming towards you with this Knight of Wands energy, and they're sending you a Page of Cups type of message, which is usually, hey, I was thinking about you. Do you want to meet up for Friday dinner? You know, I was thinking about you last night. It's really sweet endearment, terms of endearment messages or nicknames that they may be throwing at you, but it's not the I love you card. It's not the I love you forever card. It's I like you, I want to see more of you. But when it comes to their feelings over here, they're showing me those feelings are strong, but maybe they're not going to let you know how strong they are until they know where this is going to go. They're kind of just trying to check it out and wait and see if things can really go far with the two of you. It's like this person doesn't want to be vulnerable unless they know for sure that this is something real and not something that just feels real right now. Six of Swords, Six of Wands. Someone here could be recently out of something very toxic or unhealthy and just need a little time to like collect their bearings and, you know, do their own thing, get their life sorted out, things like that. Like if someone went through a divorce and needed to adjust to single life or went through a breakup. Clarify that star in the blockage. And then I want to clarify why the overall energy for you this week is the Nine of Swords. And we're also still in Mercury retrograde. It's been a crazy crazy time. Technology is messing up, miscommunication is happening. Why the star? The Hanged Man, Pisces energy. Now the Hanged Man shows up in the blockage when there is a block in perspective. Someone's not seeing another person's perspective, other person's point of view, and another person's not seeing the other person's perspective. And it's leaving, you know, that feeling of hopelessness when you don't really know where you stand with somebody. It's a scary feeling to be when you're starting to develop feelings for someone. It's a scary feeling to be when you're wondering, am I just what they want right now, and then 6 months later they get bored? Am I what they want right now, and then a couple months later I find out that they've got a wife or husband and kids? It's like what's happening here and what's happening in the future. Two of Wands, the Knight of Wands again, and the Knight of Cups. All right, clarify that Nine of Swords. I want to see what's triggering all this stress, because that could also be their stress, but I feel like it was meant for you when I first saw that card. Clarify the Nine of Swords as the overall energy for Scorpio this week. Hello. Three of Pentacles. Someone here may be floating around with the idea of wondering if they're being friend zoned. Like someone may be stressing out, rereading text messages thinking, oh, what do they mean by that? Are they hinting that they just see me as a friend? But what about last night? You know, it's just like there's a whole lot of different thoughts that are floating around because of maybe a small seed got planted without any other context clues supporting it. It's like someone saw something, a small snippet of something, and didn't see the bigger picture and is running wild with it. Like picture a huge puzzle, right? I have a I Love Lucy puzzle I did. You know, it's a big picture of Lucille Ball, and you see her beautiful face, she's wearing her red lipstick, and she's wearing something else. What if I only saw the piece of the puzzle that shows the red lips, and I didn't see the surrounding image? I would probably think, oh crap, did I get a naughty picture? Why is there red lips? Is there going to be a little sexual scene, things like that? Like, oh crap, what did I get? And then when you start adding the bigger picture, it's just Lucy. It's just Lucy. It's an innocent photo. It's nothing seductive. You know, I hope I explained that correctly, but it's kind of feeling like someone's seeing just a snippet of something, and it's enough to be like, whoa. And then your mind starts to manifest its own picture of what it looks like. And then when you actually see the bigger picture, you're like, oh, okay, that's just their cousin. That's just their mom. That's just their dad. Something like that. Someone just needs the full story first before, you know, getting worried. Clarify the Three of Wands as this person's behavior and actions. I just got these cards a few days ago, and I'm still seeing the art depictions for like the first time. This one says JFK International Airport. So I don't know if someone lives near that. That might be like a hint. Or if someone has to travel by plane to see someone a lot. Or, yeah, there could be some travel here for somebody. Clarify that Three of Wands. The Knight of Pentacles. Okay, that's the Knight I like to see. A lot of people don't like to see the Knight of Pentacles. In fact, I call it my geriatric horse because it's so freaking slow moving. However, based off of the years of doing tarot, the Knight of Pentacles is the only one that actually makes it to the finish line with a stable offer. Everyone else burns out. So that's at least reassuring to me that this hot and bothered Knight and Wands person is eventually going to like start to feel more grounded and comfy in the situation. Eight of Swords, the Fool, Eight of Pentacles. Okay, clarify that Queen of Wands. Clarify that Queen of Wands, please. Clarify that Queen of Wands. The King of Cups. That's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see an equal partnership. King and Queen, regardless of the element, King and Queen, beautiful. That shows me two people are coming in mature in the relationship. And it doesn't matter if it's Queen of Cups and the King of Wands. It's just maturity. Two people coming in as equals. And there's no genders in my readings. A woman can come up as the King of Cups. Okay, clarify the Nine of Wands. Clarify the Nine of Wands as Scorpio's advice here. Nine of Pentacles. Repeated nines. Interesting. And you guys have heard me say this on repeat, so I'm going to say it again. We're in the last 2 months of the number 9 year, which means the last 2 months is going to be intense for a lot of us to wrap up some old, outdated, style thinking, old connections that have already taught us what we needed to learn, and now they're just working as anchors instead of supporters. Getting ready to shut old doors and end old cycles as we step into 2026, which is the year of number 1. I mean, we are in the year of numbers, year of the snake, shedding old layers of self and coming out stronger and more refreshed. So some of you Scorpios are getting ready to complete something. And 9 and 9 is 18. 18 is the Moon card. That's Pisces Major Arcana. 4 of Cups on the bottom. 9 of Swords again. Okay, 3 times 9 is 27. 2 plus 7 is 9. It still breaks out to a 9. 4 of Cups could be saying to emotionally disengage while you figure out what is in your best interest. Because once a Scorpio gets attached, oh, wow. You guys fall hard. So they're asking you to emotionally disengage for the time being while you have some time to collect your info about whether or not this is someone that you can feel safe with, emotionally feel safe with. So I'm going to get some hidden messages. Because for the weekly, it feels like you and another person like each other a lot. Could even say perhaps love each other. But I am getting someone's trying to figure out if it's really love or if it's excitement, attraction, adrenaline, things like that. Someone doesn't want to fall hard on their face. So someone's trying their best to move slowly. And maybe the switch up is what is scaring you this week, Scorpio. Maybe someone comes in really fast and all of a sudden pumps the brakes a little bit to figure things out, and then that's when you start to get a little worried. Because Scorpios, you guys are very observant. You're just like Virgos. You will clock someone's normal pattern early on, and if someone disrupts that pattern, you notice it, and it starts to leave you feeling like, should I be suspicious here? You go that way to work every single day, but this day you don't. Why? Is there someone else on that route you were going to meet up with? That was just an example. I have a lot of Scorpios in my life. All right. I said that unsent messages, what was never said, holding back, drafted, and erased. For someone here, whether you're on the receiving end or not, someone sent a text and it may be not getting responded to right away. Like as I'm doing this reading, or Ooh, look how bright the room got. Holy crap. That was cool. That's like the sun giving me a thumbs uppy on what I said. That was cool. Anyways, while you're watching this reading, some of you Scorpios may have sent your person a text maybe an hour ago, 2 hours ago, and maybe their normal pattern is to respond within minutes because, hey, it's you. And maybe this is the first time that they've taken a couple of hours to respond, and you see that it was read, and now you're like, oh my goodness, they read it and they didn't respond. They hate me. You know, someone here could be stressing about that when someone probably just checked their message and went, oh, Scorpio just texted me. I'll respond back after my shower. Do. Next thing you know, they respond back to you, and you're already like, what happened? Or someone's doing that with you. Glow up time, transformation, confidence, inner radiance. Yeah, just like I said earlier about your advice, put all this energy to yourself. All right. If it works out with this person, great. If not, you still did all the good things for yourself. All right. Because like I said, Scorpios love hard. You guys don't do 25%, 50%. You do 125% when it's someone that you really like. And sometimes that intensity might scare people, but the one that's in alignment with you won't get scared at that intensity. There are no real secrets in this world. Hearing your name still makes my heart race. So for some of you, if things have kind of cooled down a little bit, and you guys lost that momentum of having like a Snapchat streak or whatnot, and it's been a few months, few weeks or something like that, you guys are possibly reconnecting around this time frame, and someone's realizing, wow, I still get my heart butterflies whenever I see this person's text. That must mean something. I need to explore that. And with the one that says there are no real secrets in this world, someone here may have done like a little bit of a background search and found things that their person hasn't gotten a chance to tell them yet. And it's like, all right, why did this person not tell me this? You know? Get over here. Missed opportunity. I didn't act when I should have. Someone here may be in regret for not acting when they should have, whether that be you or someone that you're dealing with, Scorpio. Responsibilities. I have to take care of my financial and emotional needs. That could be why the star and the hanged man is in the blockage. If someone was considered consistent with daily texting, things like that, and the last couple of days they haven't been, someone may feel like they, you know, start to neglect their household responsibilities or other things that need their attention. So they're just putting a little bit of a time out on the connection if you guys are still in that early stages, so that they can get caught back up on mowing the lawn, doing laundry, all that stuff, and maybe not hanging out as much, but still can slip a text. So for those of you in no contact or limited communication, I'm going to pull that person's hidden feelings for you right now. Now, don't forget, I did do a November monthly. If you haven't checked it out, I will link it in the description box below this video, because it was really good. It was really good. And every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I go live with the All Signs Their Feelings for You reading. That's where I engage with you a bit more on camera. I show my face instead of just creepy lady with hands. I've never felt comfortable just everyone just looking at my hands. So I'll be live Sunday morning, 9:30 a.m. I will link the most recent one I did in the description box below this video. Please rock that like and subscribe button for your girl, Scorpio. And if you like the book of private reading, you'll find the link to my website in the description box below of every video I publish here on YouTube, BaddisonIntuitiveTarot.com. That's 2 D's, not one for Baddison. And I'll give you the zodiac signs that came through in a second. I'm trying to move on, but thoughts of you still linger, and I can't control them. Our love was too intense for me to handle. I needed a break away. Did I not just say that a few moments ago before I even pulled out that card? Some of you Scorpios, you can be a little bit too intense for some people, but I love that about you guys. The right person is going to freaking crave that intensity and want to gulp it up. All right, so the ones that get scared, that's their loss. I'm a Scorpio rising too. I get told I'm intense as well, so support group for the intense ones. All right, we're more fun. Letting you down was the worst decision I made. There's so much unspoken between us. I need to tell you how I really feel. All right, so we have Aquarius. We have, geez, not a lot of major arcanas came through. Pisces is here. Virgo is here. Aries is here. Leo is here. Gemini is here. That's the main ones, but it really could be any zodiac sign. All right, so on that note, I'll check back with you in a few days for your next weekly update. Smile until your cheeks hurt. I love you, Scorpio. Enjoy the rest of your birthday season. Take care.